It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Michael Gallup. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
The play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Allen to throw once more. Throw left side complete. That's Shelton. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
On first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Singletary again. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
The Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. To throw is Prescott. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Prescott now from the 50. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. For Gallup, a check on the numbers from a week ago. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the right hash, this from 48.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. Room here to run.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. And just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Singletary to get the drive started. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 33. Oh, look at the juke. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Cowboys at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bills
To the air, Allen. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
complete to Cole Turner. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on play.
Allen now on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And that is a situation where in the defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Again, it's Elliott. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Prescott on the left side. Gallup's got it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete out of the end zone. Brings up 4th and goal.
Patterson's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Cooper Kupp, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Prescott, and this one's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Prescott from the gun. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember?
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Cowboy.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's got some space here. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd down and 10.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On third down, Elliott. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive.
And he sidestepped the 1 man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Deron Payne bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Right back to Tolbert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
He's got it complete to Tolbert.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
Well, so far, literally no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Prescott yet again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Right back to Singletary on second down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on third. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Oh, what a move. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And they will take over first and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is third and 10. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Second and 5 now. Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing now is Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And again, it's Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Allen looks to throw on third and 1. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Throwing, Prescott. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse, Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Here's Allen. He'll get this to Lazard. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Singletary again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the give, this is Singletary. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. To throw is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's Dak. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Dak. Finding Schultz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Bills, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.